Hi everybody, this is Susan, and this is my channel, Susan's Road Less Traveled. I'm going to do a little vlog here today to basically share with you the final costs of what it took for me to rebuild the engine for my 74 Westfalia T2, affectionately known as Alice. I originally dropped her off to the mechanic in the middle of January. I'm recording this on May the 3rd, and I picked her back up after everything was done on April the 22nd. Now that may sound like a long time, but the gentleman that was doing the work for me was doing it on a part-time basis, as he has another full-time job and does VWs on the side. So it was the perfect timing, the perfect person to do the work for me. I'm very happy with the end result of it. But anyway, so I did want to talk about the expenses that I had, and I'll do and show you some slides to overall go through what I ended up ordering with regard to the block, all of the peripheral parts, and then just the extracurricular things that I picked up that I got in order to kind of do a redecorate on the inside, and I've got a video for that I'll link at the end. So stay tuned for the next bit of information. So the picture that you're viewing now is the engine as it was taken out of the vehicle prior to rebuild. I purchased Alice in July of 2011, so I've had her just shy of 10 years, and purchased her with 145,000 miles on her, and replaced the engine this year at 154 or so thousand miles. So I've, over a 10-year period, only put 9,000 miles on her. Most of that's all been local runs. I have lived in the West, and now I'm on the East Coast. I've never driven her across country. I trailered her 3 times to take delivery and then moved twice, and both the times that I moved I did trailer her. So most of the runs was vacation runs locally and things like that. So I started to, this past year, have many problems with getting her started, carburetor issues, things like that, and I just felt like if I was going to get any more additional life out of her, the engine was going to need to be replaced. So that was my goal for 2020, and the following is a view of who I used for the parts that I purchased and what those costs were. So I decided to upgrade the engine to a 1.9 liter with new clutch plate, flywheel, etc. And I ordered my engine through and got delivery directly from AVP out of Sacramento, California. And so I had originally put an order in for that engine mid-December, and then took delivery of it to my mechanic's shop in mid-January. So just a heads up, if you're trying to do this and you want to do a long block, there's probably about a 3-week at least, depending on the busyness, at least that long lead time in order to take delivery. So the overall cost of that 1.9 liter long block from AVP cost me $2,675. The new parts that I purchased were as follows. An electric fuel pump, I paid $62. I bought a Weber 32 DFEV progressive carburetor for $400. A new vacuum advanced distributor for $170. A complete exhaust system for $250. New heat exchangers and cables totaling $796. Insulation for the heater hoses was $22. A new fuel sending unit for my gas tank, $42. New accelerator cable, $7. A new alternator bracket cost me $87. A new engine seal, $20. And shipping costs totaling $81. And the resources that I ordered those parts from was Bus Depot for the majority and Busted Bus out of California. The rest of the parts were original off the old engine, and they were vatted and cleaned and repainted, and my total labor cost for installation and rebuild was $2,500. Now, the miscellaneous supplies that I purchased so far were a new front tire cover, front seat covers, a new outdoor rug, a new interior rug. I installed a smoke alarm carbon monoxide detector and installed a fire extinguisher and purchased new fabric for the curtains that I resewed for the interior. So my total parts and labor was $7,112. Miscellaneous supplies were $168 to bring my total expense to $7,280. So overall, y'all, I'm really happy with the outcome of the build. She's running fabulously. I'm just doing local runs where I live in order to do a little break-in period. Might have some plans maybe next year to do a longer US trip. Wanted to do that this year, but the circumstances nationally with what we've got going on kind of deterred my plans a little bit. So possibly 2022, we'll see how that goes. But if anybody has any comments, please drop them below. Appreciate everybody sticking around. It definitely was an expense that I initially was hoping not to go through, but overall I'm very happy with the conclusion. Everybody have a great day, and thanks so much for sticking around for this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.